What's up guys, Jay back here for another video, and in this one I'm actually wearing the same clothes I was in the last video. It's because we're shooting these on the same day. It's deceptively cold out here, but I have my 22 F-250 behind me, and we're actually going to be installing an upgraded piece. It's an OEM piece, but it is going to go a lot better with the build of this truck. We're actually going to get rid of the lower valence that comes on all four-wheel drive trucks, aside from the Tremor line. So we're going to be installing the Ford Tremor Valance today, which is, I believe, a 2-inch lip rather than the 8-inch or whatever lip that's on that. I'm really bad with measurements, but we're going to get that off, get the Tremor Valance on, and hopefully improve the attitude of the front of this truck. So I'm going to go ahead and get this box open. We'll see what this thing looks like and compare it to the old Valance. Alright, so if you guys are familiar with the front valance on the F-250 and up four-wheel drive trucks, you know that it's pretty big. This is much slimmer. It's going to give you a better approach and departure angles if you're off-roading, but honestly, it's just going to make the truck look better. Alright guys, so like I said, if you're familiar with the valance on these trucks, you know they're huge. I mean, that's massive. And it looks like the truck is super low in the front, even though it's really not. Compare that to the Tremor Valance, and you can see why. So I'm gonna go and try to kind of hold this up as best I can against the truck so you can get an idea of just how different the size is. It's pretty crazy. Now you can trim these down and come close to the look, but for me, I'm gonna keep this just in case I ever want to get rid of the truck or whatever. And take it off and replace it, turn it back to factory. So pull out here a little bit and give you a look at the front of the truck with the old Valance. Side profile here. Just kind of looks like a snowplow. I don't love that. It's time to get this thing off. See what this truck looks like whenever it's trimmed up a little bit. Now, since these trucks are tall, this is something you can definitely do in your driveway, like I'm doing right now. Just some 10 millis, I believe, are going to be what's holding this up. And some of them are in some kind of awkward spots. Some of them you've got to get from the bottom, and some of them, like this one right here under the driver's side, you're going to have to get from the top. And then at some point, we're gonna have to take these brackets off, and those are just used for shipping from what I understand. So you don't really need them, and we'll just pull those off. I don't know what size those are, but when we get ready to take them off, I will show you. Then we'll just slap the new valance on in the same factory spots using the factory bolts, and be good to go. So this is actually it's gonna be an 8mm instead of a 10mm like I thought. So we'll roll with that. For the bolts up top, use a swivel head 3/8 drive. Alright guys, so I just fought with this bolt. I'm sorry, this bolt, but on the other side. And it was crazy hard to get out. So you need to use super shallow well, 8 mil, and a lot of your patience. And I've got the other end loosely installed so that it's not falling down on me while I do this. So we're gonna move this bad boy. Hard to see, hard to get to, hard to get out. Go. Okay. Do a little size comparison here between the two. So big size difference here between these two. Come on. Just kind of lay that on here. Wow. Look at that. It's crazy. That's what we look like here without a valence at all. And so there are those brackets that we're going to have to pull off. Otherwise you'll be able to see them. They don't use them for anything other than shipping. So yeah, pull the tape on that. Let's see. The Tremor Valance is 2 inches. And we've got what? About 7.5 in the center. And close to 8 inches on the sides. That's nuts. That's too much. It's not giving us that much MPG. Alright, let's see what size these are. These look like they're probably 17 or 18. Would be the magic number. Good. This is coming out by hand then. Feels like hand tight to me. Where'd you go? There you go. So when you guys are working on getting these off, this is what you're looking at. You don't need a box wrench or anything. Just impacting a ratchet and you zip these off. And when it just comes down, definitely be careful that you don't drop it on yourself. Let's work on the other one. All right, so now that we got the brackets off, you can see how awesome that looks. It's much, much better. They're sitting over there. Now that we got those off, we're gonna go ahead and hit the bottom with some quick detailer just to get the dirt and grime off before we seal the new valance against it. And then I'll show you what it looks like with the Tremor valance on. I'm super stoked on this, guys. Cannot wait to show you what this thing looks like with the valance. I actually kind of like it without, but you do get some of the rough lip underneath there. But man, I can already tell the attitude of this truck 100% has changed. Now you do have to move these 3 clips, these metal clips. I call them go to hell clips. You have to take these off and stick them on the new valance, because the new valance does not come with these, to my knowledge, unless they're in the bag or in the box or somebody forgot to put them in. So we're going to switch those out, and then we're going to get the new Tremor valance mounted up. I had it, that's what it was. I had it already recording. Switched it over to and get all these started by me, and then I'll go through them, kind of loosely, gingerly tighten them down. We got to do the pains in the butt. I'll come back through and hand tighten the rest of them down when I'm finished up, just make sure they're all even. Get all the handprints off of it. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna get this cleaned up so you can get a better look at it. right, so that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the install on the Tremor Valance. Hope you like the way it looks on the truck. If you are considering getting this for your truck, I definitely recommend it. Use those FordPass points, put them to good use, and get this Tremor Valance. It makes your truck look 100% better, and I love the way it makes the front of this F-250 look. Look how mean that thing looks behind me. So if you guys like this video, if you found it helpful, please like and share with your friends. Drop a comment down below if you're gonna do this to your Super Duty, or if you already have, let me know what you think of it. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you in the next one.